Happy. I'm happy. Thank you. I fought for John O'Keefe harder than anyone. Harder than anyone.
New reaction, but the same message from Karen Read as she celebrates her victory in Boston tonight. It's a verdict that stunned the nation. Karen Read found not guilty of second-degree murder in the death of her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. Thank you for joining us. At 11, I'm Patrice Wood. The jury finds her guilty today only of OUI. And we have Team 10 coverage tonight with the big moments in Dedham and in Dighton, where we spoke one-on-one with Karen Read's father. We start with the night team's Dan Janig live in Dedham. Dan?
And good evening, Patrice. It is this pink confetti that now litters the streets here outside this old courthouse. The crowds of people, estimated to be more than 350, are gone. The barriers are pushed back, and it's just dotted with TV lights of our colleagues from crews both here at home and across this country. It was about 8 hours ago that Karen Read walked down the steps of this historic courthouse a free woman. Tonight, Karen Read is celebrating. This is new video of Karen Read entering into Maestro's on the seaport. It's proper dress required with a good view of the sea and obviously some good seafood. It's where she'll be celebrating with her friends and colleagues and her parents who left Dighton to join her there. Back here at the courthouse, we can tell you that there were some very dramatic moments on this day. A verdict that obviously was taken away, and then a verdict that came down around 3 o'clock. It was a verdict that was seen by the eyes of the world who anticipated and watched this case that captivated all. That is where our coverage continues and begins tonight. My colleague, the night team's John Perrick, has been here for most of the afternoon, and when that verdict came down, John, you could hear the applause from all the people outside.
Well, Dan, it was quite the scene out here. Hundreds of her supporters lining outside of the courthouse and surrounding it. But inside, it was the moment both Karen Read and her supporters have longed for.
What say is the defendant at the bar leaving the scene after accident resulting in death. The defendant not guilty or guilty? So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you all?
Inside the courtroom today for Read and her supporters, it was rejoice and relief. And outside, it was quite the scene, too.
I have been to concerts that are less loud than this.
It still doesn't seem real.
Read was accused of drunkenly striking her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with her SUV and leaving him in the snow to die in January of 2022. But after 4 days of deliberation, a jury acquitted her of second-degree murder and of leaving the scene. The jury did find her guilty of drunk driving. Read spoke briefly today outside of the courthouse following the verdict.
I could not be standing here without these amazing supporters who have supported me and my team financially and, more importantly, emotionally.
It's something I've been dreaming about for a long time. And
Aidan Kearney is a blogger known as Turtle Boy. He's followed the case closely.
I'd like to think I've shined a spotlight on it, you know, with my journalism and my activism.
But tonight, it's still unclear how John O'Keefe died. This was his family entering court today. The Albert and McCabe family members saying in part in a statement, "Today we mourn with John's family and lament the cruel reality that this prosecution was infected by lies and conspiracy theories spread by Karen Read, her defense team, and some in the media. The result is a devastating miscarriage of justice." And Dan, Read will serve 1 year of probation for the drunk driving conviction, but no jail time.
Yeah, pretty amazing. And an amazing day here in Dedham, obviously. John Perrick, part of our team, our massive team here in Dedham. John, thanks so much.